And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
Connor Pitts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Missed with a slider. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Skied into very shallow right. O'Hara in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Digging in, Jesse Pitts. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. In there, no balls and a strike. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Rounded down the third baseline. Takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Mickey Munson, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable at the plate. He's in some kind of a groove. Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jason Hayward, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard, but right into the shift. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
264 is average entering play. 5 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Jeffrey Fox would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lofted in the air out to right field. Pitts has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jeremy Pitts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Into the box now, John Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws.
There's a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Zarate has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7. Third baseman.
Up next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in the switch hitter,
Leading off
Jeffrey
for the Red
Fox,
Sox,
as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. Hits. Ranges to his right. And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding in for Boston, Will Middlebrooks. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming. Turned to first.
Now at the plate, Alberto Zarate. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hits on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Derek Strickland. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Booth Bobo. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Misses off the plate. The 2-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Tony Whiteman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony Whiteman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. Third inning, no score to this point. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Wes Wunsch. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Two and two. 2 out, nobody on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Vinny Maldonado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gordon Beckham.
Ready for another chance? Gordon Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Down the third baseline.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. Well, let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him out in front.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. A base hit in his first trip.
Jason Hayward.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. From the stretch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. 8th home run on the season for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
In now, Spencer O'Hara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 0-2 once more is a slider taken for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We're through 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Connor Pitts. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0 home. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Not an easy thing to do to catch a fast base runner like this, but a good arm from the catcher guns him down at second.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jeremy Pitts is on deck. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Pitts. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit hard. Foul. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. O'Hara is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Now to the plate, Jeffrey Fox. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
And it's 1-2.
2 straight.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Waiting next is Will Middlebrooks. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Will Middlebrooks. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman.
In now, Alberto Zarate, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Weak chopper to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to. Leading off the inning, John Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
John Pitts.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off raw.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jeff
Now
Pitts.
batting, shortstop, Jeff
He's ready.
Pitts.
Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Sammy Pitts is on deck. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making one for two now. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at two on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Pitts, a 22-year-old, is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Here's the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. D-Row, Dan, and I return. So striding in, Derek Strickland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Derek Strickland.
In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer.
2. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup this is, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Up next
now at the plate, Vinny Maldonado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Maldonado, the former Baltimore Oriole, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Gregor Blanco, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. softly hit here to the left side. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gordon Beckham. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Maldonado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Bobo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Now the 3-0 offering. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Tony Whitenack. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here's the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Wes Wunsch, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Wes Wunsch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he's in safely at second with their third swipe of the ball game, and that takes us to a look at the league leaderboard in terms of stolen bases by a team. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Connor Pitts goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Weakly hit towards first. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And another snap throw to the bag.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in once again, John Pitts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. heart of the order. 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Red Sox lead it 2-1. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Ready for another chance? Spencer O'Hara. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he's back in standing. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to
it. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Jeffrey Fox. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a strike. Hayward stands at first with one out. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox on top 2-1. Ready once again, Jeff Pitts. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hayward coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy Pitts. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Middlebrooks is there. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Bobo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Here's Will Middlebrooks now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 home. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Riding in once again, Alberto Zarate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Striding in for Boston, Derek Strickland. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Whitener in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Vinny Maldonado.
The shortstop, Vinny Maldonado.
First offering on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2-1. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Left fielder.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there, strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Chester Lawler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
36, Chester Lawler.
Into the box, Tony Whiteneck. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, Zero, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Middlebrooks shading to his right. 1 out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Wes Lund. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jesse Pitts. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Don't want to forget about it. The 0-1 pitch. Misses. That's ball 1. Pitts is off at first with 2 away. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And the count will be full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Runner's back. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The center fielder, Jeremy Pitt.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. It's fastball that misses.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
John Pitts.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Here now the 2-2 is on the ground to the left side, a base hit. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Now batting. Shortstop. Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 44, Mark Hawley.
Now the Red Sox DH, Gordon Beckham. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Designated hitter, Gordon Beckham.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer down the line while it gets fouled. A 1 pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in, Jason Hayward. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Pitts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Spencer O'Hara.
Spencer O'Hara.
He's set and the pitch. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Hawley, a native Floridian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in. Up next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch.
Sammy Pitts.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. He's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting, captain.
Now to the plate, Boof Bobo. From the stretch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 2, Tommy Walden.
Tony Whitenack will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. This is flared out towards second. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
The batter,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Wes Wunsch. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
At
designated
the plate now is the designated hitter, Connor Pitts. First offering on its way. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2-1 the count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first, and that's through for a hit. At the plate, Jesse Pitts.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Popped him up. Middlebrooks has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Antoine Jefferson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Antoine Jefferson.
Jeffrey Fox will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Will Middlebrooks now.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Will Middlebrooks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Alberto Zarate.
Alberto Zarate.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pitts going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Stepping in, Derek Strickland. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bobo over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Maldonado, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.